given the same responses. Granted, because EVO happened, we have a very
lot
strong
of allies,
favoring towards Ally, but people are bringing up folks like DeBuzz, who I think is one of those few people who...
Oh, yeah, DeBuzz is ultra consistent as well. Every top 8. Every top 8.
Yeah, I think that maybe the only one he didn't get top 8 was SmashCon last year, right? Something like that?
Something like that.
We'll get back into EVO things in a minute. Right now, it's all about the action taking place at Shockwave tonight. Spy Monkey squaring off against APG Elquapod.
I haven't seen Elquapod in a good minute. I wonder if he's still doing... Does that look like Captain? Yes, Captain Falcon. Actually, I think he was playing friendlies with this man, and he said he really hated this matchup. But we're going to see if he figured anything out as we hop into Game 1 with these two.
You know, to some extent, it's understandable. Link does possess a myriad of projectiles to keep a character like Falcon who just wants to get in, constantly out. But beyond that, I think that Elquapod can use Falcon's quick speed and punish the fact that Link has to commit so much every time he pulls one of these projectiles.
Exactly, and right now, Spy Monkey is really seeing more of this right side of the stage than anything else. Does get back center stage, but Elquapod is on his tail.
And look, anytime he's trying to pull out a projectile, he's constantly retreating back towards the corner, which puts him at disadvantage over and over again.
Right, and you don't want to really give up ground or momentum versus a character like Falcon who commands so much of it and gets so much off of it. Elquapod really keeping him in the corner right now with these normals.
Now looking for a back air. He's got the percentage. I think
wow, and I thought,
awesome.
or side B something. I thought he was going to light him up.
All right, Falcon kick. Knock him
there
off
we go.
into the Raptor
all right.
boost.
See, he didn't take too much percent for not, you know, converting off of that one situation. But now he sees stock up against Spy Monkey.
Yeah, just keeping it very simple. If we got to look at each player's jobs, one to keep someone out, the other to just get in.
Right.
Elquapod very clearly is doing a much better job.
A much more efficient job of it right now. Spy Monkey, now we see Spy Monkey not really committing to anything, really. He's not pulling projectiles, and I think he's kind of scared to be close to Elquapod in general, so we don't see him throwing out any tilts, any jabs, or not very many, at least.
I'm actually enjoying the non-committal game because Elquapod has been in this position where he's just reacting to a lot of what Spy Monkey does.
Yeah.
He's trying to now force Elquapod to make approaches. And what an approach from Elquapod!
Oh my god!
Hard call out on that tech to the right.
Raw forward air knee sweet spot sends Spy Monkey into game 2, and he's got to figure something out because Elquapod ran all over that man.
Who's the Street Fighter 4 character with the knees? Is it Udon?
The knees?
Udon?
Yeah. Or Adon.
Adon, sorry.
Udon. I think that's a noodle.
That's a noodle. Why I'm a Smash commentator and not a Street Fighter commentator.
The Udon. What's the character with the Udon? The knees with the Udon?
Udon? The noodles?
Yeah.
Spaghetti?
Next time you can just, safely say Sagat or Adon. You'll be good. You get 2 choices this time.
Yeah, that's right. The tiger knee.
Yeah. All right, game 2. Take him to Battlefield, basically. Dreamland. And I like this pick. It gives him more room to get around, but Elquapod can use these platforms for more percent off the up airs. And now we see Spy Monkey being a little bit more aggressive than he was before. Still getting punished just as hard, but this time at least committing to some moves, getting something off,
Ooh, great shield. Quick jab sequence is going to be the punish. And
wow, good.
Tick throw.
Yeah.
The jab into the quick grab afterwards. Elquapod not expecting it. F-smash. And it was so fortunate that traded with that first hit. Otherwise,
because that was Elquapod's stop. Definitely Elquapod's stop.
This match significantly closer than the previous game.
Spy Monkey poking in percents where he can.
And just look at the stage control. Aside from right here, we're noticing Spider Monkey, while he may be in the corner at times, he's doing a much better job of getting out and actually putting Elquapod at disadvantage. Down smash.
Oh, not going to be enough. Spy Monkey still living. He's got the bomb. A little bit of mix-up. Wow! And the last remaining pixel on that nets Elquapod that stock.
Spider Monkey, he's not far from getting a stock of his own, but just has to find the opening. I get a little terrified sometimes when I'm at this level of percentage against a Falcon. They can take you from 0 to 40 real quick.
Oh wow! Quick up tilt takes Elquapod's stock right from under him. And Spy Monkey with some life, seeing a little bit of life right now. Oh, whiffing that grab, but he goes unpunished.
Yeah, we definitely need to see more punishes from Spider Monkey. Or sorry, Spy Monkey.
Yeah.
I say Spider Monkey.
Oh, he's got to hit harder than that, man. whiffing grabs. Still no punishment from Elquapod, though.
Just not making the most of some of these opportunities. Gentlemen, take him off stage, trying to look for the down tilt. He's going to come up a bit short there, though. Now Elquapod, he's done a great job of constantly trapping Spy Monkey in the air or on these platforms and just bullying him with these up airs to put on the percentage. We need to see him finish strong now. He has the percent where he needs it.
Honestly, a forward smash at the edge will take Elquapod stock at this percent.
That's definitely a really big talking point as well. We can't see a Nor extension from either player. Other gentleman. And is he? I'm just not sure what he's looking for at this point. Like,
yeah,
he's looking. He's just getting this constant chip damage. But I think this is when you need to find the finisher. Look for something like an up tilt while you're on stage. Just spike the opponent down.
Yeah, if Elquapod's not careful, he can get hit by something stray and be put in a terrible position.
That's a position there.
No tech. He does have his double jump. Opts to use it to pull the bomb.
Oh,
last hit probably would have sent him.
Exactly. Fortunate for Elquapod. Down smash comes out,
gosh.
And it's a comeback in favor of Spy Monkey. And as you had said before, it was about that stray hit. Elquapod won over and over again, but it was all little wins that didn't really amount to anything in the grand spectrum of the game.
Elquapod really dropped the ball that time. You did see. I will sympathize with Elquapod. Maybe he's trying to play Spy Monkey like a preconceived idea of how the character's played. You know, like you play someone who plays a certain character, right? And you play somebody else who plays the same character, totally different play styles and options, and you can get thrown off. You know, you can get thrown off by the grand scheme of how you expect it to be played. So I will sympathize with it. Maybe that's what's happening to Elquapod at the moment. But what he really needs to focus on is how he can play the matchup and just dominate like he was game one.
I agree. Sometimes, you know, sometimes when you just get so hung up on one detail that you fail to see the big picture.
Exactly. Yeah. And your mind narrows.
Just push buttons, man.
Yeah.
Better buttons.
All right. Still picks that up.
You know, these low percents, would it be better for him to start going for forward throws instead?
It depends on if you hit them when you're running and you have the momentum during the down throw. And then it also depends on the percent. Up air does reach farther, but it is harder to hit at lower percents.
Speaking of reach, that F-smash, just a slight wind-up back to prevent Elquapod from getting clipped by Spy Monkey while simultaneously getting the punish afterwards. And again, Elquapod just doing a good job just implementing this shield. He wants to negate as much of that projectile damage as possible.
Good. I like Elquapod's patience right here at the ledge. He's not giving up too much, letting Spy Monkey get back on for free.
Yeah, this is definitely that percent where you want to start chipping, but now I think is when you start cashing out your chips. Right?
Yep. Good grab from Spy Monkey. Elquapod still opting for these jabs instead of getting Spy Monkey off stage. And Spy Monkey with a jab of his own.
Ugh. You hold your breath every time a Link throws out that F-smash.
Oh, man, I hate that thing. You have no idea.
Elquapod
is just doing really well getting in and out, you know? Being away from Spy Monkey when he goes back to get his projectiles, and then getting back in without taking too much percent. And yeah, here we go again. I don't think Elquapod really knows what he wants to finish with, and right as I say that, back air takes that.
Just continuing the pressure initially with the up airs, and while he had Spy Monkey stranded on the platform, surprising him with that back air. Clean conversion.
Now Spy Monkey has a little bit of a hill to climb. He can get a lot of percent from grabs like this, since Elquapod we see a lot of shield from Elquapod at this moment.
Exactly. Normally those grabs, pretty risky, but given Elquapod's current tendencies, might make a lot of sense.
Oh my goodness!
And he's done a great job of reading wherever Spy Monkey will roll in whenever he's on these platforms. It's how he finished off game number one. Another great read like that, and we could be seeing this set in favor of Elquapod.
Oh, whip grab, just barely misspaced that. Spy Monkey trying, maybe reading a short hop right there with that up air. Oh, and there we go. Up smash.
So weird as well. It was the first hit connected, the third hit connected, but the second one didn't.
Unfortunate too, because Captain Falcon is a fastball, and I don't think Elquapod could have reacted in time. 2 jab. Elquapod looking for that knee, and he grabs it. Oh! And Elquapod, again, finishing game 3 like he did game 1.
Yeah, just understanding where the opponent is, how they want to get towards center stage, whatever way that possibly means.
Right.
And just punishing
Playing on their
consistently.
fear.
Yeah.
I don't want to be at the edge. He might finish me at the edge. And Elquapod did a really good job finishing right where he thought he would be.
Perfect.